So, just putting a couple of thoughts together on Atomic Habits, specifically chapters 1 through 3. It's very interesting to me that uh, if you were to define what a habit is, the habit is the behavior that has been repeated enough times to become automatic, and in most cases, that automatic habit becomes part of our fabric over time. And one of the themes that I pick up in the first 3 chapters is there are really 3 different elements that Clear focuses on here, and that 3 layers of behavior change, which is the outcomes, the processes, and the identity. And certainly, when we're focused on the outcome, let's say, for example, he defines, winning a championship or something along those lines. Everyone sets that goal. Everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to win something, regardless of whether it's academically or professionally or even in sports. That is a goal, and everyone has that goal, regardless of what level you are. So we want that outcome to happen, but very few people focus on the process. What processes do I need to do to get to that particular goal? And Clear defines that. One of the things he looks at is a system to attain that goal, and a lot of people don't focus on that system. If you look at really successful teams like Alabama that wins multiple college football national championships, you look at UCLA back in the 1960s and 1970s with John Wooden as coach. One of the things they never focused on, even professional teams, they never really focused on winning or losing. It was all about the system that was in place. And it wasn't a system of offense or something like that. It was very intricate systems. And I found that story in chapter 1 that talked about the British cycling team to be rather resonant to me, because to me, those small changes led to bigger things. They were overlooking some of the critical elements that a lot of professionals look at, those things that separate you per se. So setting those systems are important, those processes as they define. But more importantly, to even get to those 2 states as they identify in chapter 3, an identity has to be set. If you're not identifying yourself as a particular champion, or saying that I'm capable of being that champion, you're not going to develop those habits. You're going to fall out of that. And I know across multiple facets of life, I kind of fall short of that. So for me personally, I think it's about establishing habits, whether it be writing, studying, doing my homework in this particular program, and not getting overwhelmed, but developing a system that keeps me engaged in this is going to be extremely important, especially over the next couple of years. So I found the first 3 chapters to be not just refreshing reading. It was pretty good things to take in, but on top of that, showing the importance of identity, processes, and systems.